Hello everyone, I am going to do a video today on what I am teaching for the month of February in history. Um, Pretty much primarily for third grade we've been doing American history. We've been learning about the American Revolution, Boston Tea Party, of course the events that led up to the American Revolution, as well as Paul Revere, just different aspects of American history. For my kindergartner, we've been doing world history, where she's been learning continents, and but she's also been learning famous Americans along the way. So this month, I wanted to step away from, what we've been learning, and I wanted to concentrate mostly on African American history. I know, pretty much February, everyone wants to talk about African Americans and African American history. Well, as homeschoolers, we have the option of learning about, what we choose to learn. So we have been learning about different Americans and African Americans throughout the year. But I wanted to kind of just dedicate this month to learning only about African Americans. So what I did Monday is I pretty much didn't have anything planned, but the fact that I knew that I wanted to pretty much learn about African Americans this month. So I went to the library, and of course they had pulled many books for the month. And I actually found this book. This wasn't a pull book, but I found it myself, which is The People Could Fly, and it's an American Black folklore or folk tale book about different stories. Some of them dating back to slavery, but it's just different tales about having to do with African Americans. And I will be reading a story from this daily for the next few weeks. So that's for both of them. It's kind of just like I'm going to be reading and pretty much asking some reading comprehension type questions, and asking for their opinions about some of the stories or some of the things that we've been reading. My third grader is actually reading this book, which is called Emma's Escape, and it's actually a novel type book or a chapter book about the Underground Railroad. So it pretty much gives them the history of the Underground Railroad in story form. So we're going to be doing that. I also, while I was at the library, I found some awesome worksheets. Let me see, I'm trying to look around me to see if I can find them. But I found an awesome worksheet. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, I found a great worksheet on Harriet Tubman for coloring for my kindergartner. And I found some stuff for my third grader that has to do with Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice, and different aspects of that. So we've been talking about it. They can color, they can discuss it. I also have these worksheets. Anyone who have seen any of my previous videos, I love education.com. They have free printables for just about every subject, every grade level. And I found these worksheets for my son. It's actually fourth grade, but he can do this. It says Great Minds, African American Inventors. And they have different inventions that African Americans have contributed to America. And at the bottom, they have some type of activity for them to do. The same goes for my, let's see which other one I had here. The Emancipation Proclamation, we'll be talking about that. And same thing, they have activity, kind of like a read, and then activity to do. He's also going to be doing a reading comprehension sheet on Martin Luther King. We're still discussing Martin Luther King. The I Have a Dream speech in detail. It's broken into to sections, which is great because I'm sorry, I was trying to see what I dropped. Because he's going to memorize parts of this. So it's great. He can take a little bit of it. And also, he's going to be illustrating what he believes with pictures that this speech was talking about. So not only is he going to read it, he's going to draw for me what he feels that Martin Luther King was saying in his speech. My daughter's already did a lot of worksheets on Martin Luther King. She's going to be doing mostly coloring sheets and She's going to be contributing to our discussions when we read our books and what we talk about. So I will put all of this stuff in the description box. Pretty much I found the People Could Fly at the library, so you can check your local library for that. But education.com, I will put that link in the link field. This book right here, Emma's Escape, I actually found this at a consignment store. So I don't know, it looks an old library book someone didn't turn in, but I found this there and paid for that. Also, something I'm very excited about, I love listening to my fellow homeschool moms and getting ideas, advice. Actually, I like the fact that we are a community, and most of us have never met, but we still form a community because we connect with each other from social media or YouTube, and we follow each other and we give support, we feed off of each other. And I watch a lot of different moms, but I watch Nicole Venters, her post, and I read her blog. And I actually saw a post she did, and she got these from actually Mahogany Homemakers, which is another sister that I follow. But she found these great cards. So, of course, I went and printed out the cards. So she provided a link in her description box for them, and I would do it as well, where you can get these cards. Because the whole thing is, we're not imitating or copying each other. We're supporting each other, and we're getting ideas and resources from one another. And that's what it's about. That's why I do this. I make videos because without other mothers and support and ideas, and because some people think of things you don't think of, or they find stuff that you haven't found yet. So the whole purpose is to get the message out there, to help each other, to provide resources so that we can provide the best education possible for our children. So thank you, Nicole Ventures, and thank you, Mahogany Homemaker. I found these cards. And they basically, what I did, I printed out, there were a lot more, but I just printed out the basics. So we have here Harriet Tubman. We have here Madam C.J. Walker. And my printer was going out, so some of them look a little funny. This was Ida B. Wells. Fannie Lou Hamer. Fannie Lou Hamer came out kind of blurred. And Sojourner Truth. So what I basically do is this. I have the full cards with names. Oh, I forgot one name card. Queen Annie. Right here. Okay, so I have all of these cards. And these are all African American women. And I have the cards without the names attached to them. Well, you can see I paper clipped them here because they're not attached to the picture. So what my plan is we're going to go over one of these ladies every week, and we're going to learn them. And as we learn them and their names, I'm going to see if they can match up the names to the pictures. And aside, it's just not for my third grader. He won't just be learning the pictures and the names. We're also going to be doing facts on them. They will know, the contributions that they made, what they did, why they are so important in our history. And then they will play card games to see if they can match. So basically a match type card game. So that's why if you go to the link, you'll see 2 sets of each card. You'll see, the set with the name attached, and you'll see it separated. That's what it's for. So you cut out both of them. One with the name, don't cut out the name on one of the cards, and the other one you'll cut it out, and for if you want to do matching or whatever. So I like this idea, so I found this, and I will put the link, like I said, in the description box. Also, YouTube itself is very, very helpful for teaching. And I actually found a cartoon video on Harriet Tubman, and I'm actually listing that in my, it's in my playlist. So if you go to my kindergarten playlist, I have playlist set up for each grade level, and basically what I have there is a link where, I have different videos that I'm using for homeschooling for each grade level. My preschooler or toddler, my third grader, and kindergarten. So if you go to my playlist, and I make it public, so you can always go and see the videos I posted for them. So you can go to my playlist and find the Harriet Tubman video in my kindergarten playlist. I will also try my best to provide the link in the description box for that video, but you should also be able to go ahead and skim through my playlist. I'm always adding anything I find that I feel like I can use with my lessons. I do it. We did Tall Tales, and I was trying to find Paul Bunyan and John Henry cartoons. So I try to list things that you may be able to use too. So check out my playlist and see if you can find a Harriet Tubman cartoon. But pretty much that's what we will be doing for history for the month of February. After that, we'll be back on American history, talking about the American Revolution. We're using Easy Peasy for that, and we're pretty much doing lap books, and he's also designing his own American Revolution age newspaper, where we learn things, and he's putting it into a newspaper online, kind of like a newsletter type thing. So we're learning computer skills, and he's like importing pictures and different things that go along with the topic. So we're doing computer skills as well as our history lessons with that. So again, we are following Easy Peasy, which is a all-in-one homeschool curriculum, free, totally free, that another mom compiled after she gathered up all the materials for her kids. She put it in a website, and she did it by grade level. So I'll also put her link in the box that we use. And for your history, you go to year 1, year 2 through 4. Hold on one second. And you go through that, and you will see it in the whatever grade level, whatever history you want to do. So that's pretty much it. My toddler is wanting my attention, but that's pretty much what we will be doing for this month. I will be coming back later on. I'm trying to post as many videos as I can quickly. So tell me what you think. Go ahead and if you want to check out this book, you want to get some of these worksheets, go ahead and find them in the description box, and I will see you later on. So take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.